So I didn't know you when you were a little kid, but I think I know you because you were the little kid with a transistor listening to Jack Buck and Harry Carey. For sure?
You got it. Underneath the pillow. And, you know, Dad and Mom are like, okay, it's time. You know, Cardinals, they'd be on the West Coast, and I'd be listening. Yeah, I was that kid, Frank. And then I think I was about, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old. For Christmas one year, it was about this big. I got a reel-to-reel recorder with the little 4-inch reels on it. And I had a buddy from my old neighborhood, Pete Campbell Carpenter, you know, we were the CNC guys. We wore that tape recorder out. We were disc jockeys, we were sports reporters, we were, you know, we're making up news stories. And my sisters tell me, I don't know if I believe all the tales they tell, but they say on the playground, we'd be playing ball and I'd be doing play-by-play. And they're like, shut up and play. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate.
So when did you know you were going to do this for a living? Was it a particular game maybe your dad took you to, or when did you know?
Well, I have recollections of my dad taking me to old Busch Stadium.
Sportsman's Park,
you know,
Grand
I
Avenue.
was born in '53. I remember getting to see Stan Musial play. I don't know who they were playing or whatever. I have a clear memory of Stan lining one up onto the pavilion roof in right field.
Wow.
You know, didn't make it out onto Grand Avenue, but he did it. And the funny thing is, you know, back then Cardinal games used to start at 8:05. You know, we had long summer days here, of course. And if Bob Gibson was pitching, you were in your car at 10:15.
The call, see you later. Do you remember the first time you said it? And are you in airports from time to time or walking the streets of Washington, D.C., and you'll hear that?
Yeah, I get a lot of that from our fans. Hey, Bob, you know, and then they'll drop it on me, and I'll go, you know what, that's pretty good. I should try that. The first time I did it, I don't remember what game or even what year. I was with the Texas Rangers from '86 to '89. I started the see you later thing, and I don't think I drew it out. It was like, see you later. And it was a power hitting club that didn't have much pitching and didn't play great defense, as I remember, but they could hit. And sometime during that 4-year period is when see you later came to the forefront. But then the Cardinals pick up Mark McGwire at the trading deadline in '97. And all of a sudden, Frank, I'm seeing home runs that I hadn't seen before. They weren't line drives. They were up there, they stayed up there, and then they came down. And that's when I started drawing out the see you later sort of thing, because the balls that Mark hit were in the air for so long. If I did my regular call, that thing wouldn't be halfway out of the ballpark yet. So, and then '98, of course, was a story unto itself. Mark's right in front of me. Sammy's on my computer. And I know there was one day in Pittsburgh where I said, Sammy just hit number 65. Mark wouldn't hit number 66 right here, would he? Next pitch, see you later.
Wow.
So, you know, things like that are great memories from '98. You know, it's a year that I'll never forget. Tainted a little bit, but I choose to grab the good memories from 1998.
Tell me about the high you get from doing a game.
To me, it's the ultimate because there's no script, there's no prompter. What's in front of you is what's happening, and you have to immediately put that into words. And when you put a good call on one, it is kind of a high you get. And the other feeling, Frank, is when you take off the headset after you probably feel this way after the late news sometimes. When you take off the mic and take that earpiece out, I take off the headset, and you're like, wow, that was a really good show. And it's something that's hard to describe, but it is a high. And if you can't have fun doing this, you shouldn't be doing it.
You were pretty candid in the paper the other day about how the Cardinals situation ended for you, and that has stuck with you a little bit.
Well, and I have to be grateful to the Cardinals for two things. First of all, they gave me that chance. Bud Sports gave me that chance back in '84, but as the years went by, they chose several other people over me, and I finally kind of had to say to myself, hey, you know, you grew up here. Cardinal baseball is your dream. How long do you want to keep hitting your head against the wall or here trying to be the full-time guy when it's obvious they don't want you to be the full-time guy? My agent called Dan Farrell with the Cardinals. Dan and the Cardinals were very gracious about letting me out of the last year of my contract, and I went to D.C. For giving me that first opportunity and then eventually letting me go to D.C., I am forever grateful.
So you're 72. But you've discovered the fountain of youth. You look and sound the same. Why now? Why stepping down now?
It's for my wife, it's for my 2 daughters, and it's for my son-in-law and my little grandsons. I've been married for 40, this November it'll be 46 years. I've been gone easily for half of that. It used to be kind of a punchline between Debbie and me. It's kind of not funny anymore. And I really didn't, in DC for the last 20 years, I didn't have the luxury of living where I work, or else I'd do what a lot of other guys do and do the home games and not travel. I would love to do that, but it's still a road game for me up there. So it's going to, opening day next year is going to kill me. I don't know where I'll be. Maybe the Nats will ask me to come and sit with the owner or sit with the GM or whatever and just watch the game. It's going to kill me to not be in the booth next year for the first time in 43 years. So it's going to be hard, but Frank, I know in here, I know I'm doing the right thing for my family, and hopefully it'll be the right thing for me, and I won't drive everybody too crazy next year.
Finally, finish this interview like you're signing off for the final time in D.C.
Oh my gosh. Well, I would be addressing our Nats fans, and that day we're playing the White Sox, by the way. What a way to finish. Not the Phillies, not the Cardinals, not the Mets or the Braves. I think what I'll probably say is to our fans in Washington and any fans who've heard me for the last 42 years, thank you for letting me come into your home every night. I have taken that privilege very seriously, and I hope that I did a good job of telling you exactly what's going on the field, that we've entertained you on the way, and most of all, that I've made you feel good about being a fan of your ball club. And with that in mind, see you later.